What we got here? Uh-huh.
Welcome to Cartomancy Mesquite. I'm Angela, and this is Diana, Wonder Woman.
Hi, thanks. I needed that. See if I can get
Sherry, I already have you starred. Hi, Teresa.
Hi, Teresa.
So you want to start with a little card pull up for Sherry, and then
Yes. How is the rest of your week going to go? Okay, let's see. How is Sherry's week going to go? How is the rest of Sherry's week going to go? Mm. Spirit. Oh. Okay.
I remember. What'd you get?
Okay. So I pulled 5 cards and then the bottom card for rising energy, and I'm using them like the garden. Body, mind, clarity, or body, mind, spirit, clarity, and or grounding and clarity. Duh. So thanks. 8 of Swords. So you feel this, there's a restriction, you feel confinement. Sherry, maybe your back is really bothering you right now. But it's a physical confinement that you're feeling. And so it's something to do with, your muscles and your joints. Now your mind says, I am not accepting this. Remember, you are a magician. Plus you're a Gemini. We're always referred to as magicians. You're a magician. Do not accept that pain, right? Then we have the King of Pentacles. And in this deck, it just so happened that it's a female King of Pentacles here. and this is in your spirit. So it's not just the grounding, it's the ability to see beyond. It's the ability to take charge, to take control of exactly what it is you want to change, to be the change you want to see. In the grounding, we have the 10 of Swords. But of course, when we ground, we have to pin ourselves down. Okay, that brings me back to that very first card with your 8 of Swords and feeling this physical restriction. But in the grounding, do some chair yoga, girl. I understand the issues with your back because I heard that terrible story. But if you just can remember to do cat cows even while you're sitting, and stand up and stretch, because your hips are out of alignment. And you will discover where the imbalance is by doing these kinds of things. The side that hurts the most to stretch is the side that you got to compress that side. That's the side that's too long. The other side is a piece of cake. That's normal, or it's the shorter side. And then we got the 8 of Wands, right? Your message from me is to do some yoga stretchings, walking slow. Don't walk fast. And that's like a problem for a lot of us, especially me. It's like slower steps, mindful movement, mind to body to movement should help you. And the rising energy was the Justice card.
There you go. That's good.
Oh, good on the Tai Chi.
Yep. Okay, well, I got the first card I got was the Empress in reverse. You're not feeling yourself. You need to go within and find yourself again.
Yeah.
You know, maybe the world is batting you about a little, and you need to get back to your own self.
All right.
Yep. And then, of
Okay.
course, I got the Eight of Swords next. That's a restriction of your own making, though. The Eight of Swords is always, you can walk away from that. Then I got the Four of Swords. You are pinning yourself down. You need to take a rest. You need to relax. You need to chill out. That's what this Four of Swords is all about. And then you got the Three of Swords. You're letting everything pile up on you. Push it off. It's somebody else's. You're holding on to energy that's somebody else's. Do a cleansing or a clearing. Burn sage, whatever you have to do to cleanse your energy, because you're picking up other people's energy and it's weighing you down. And then finally, I got the Five of Cups. Turn around and look what you have left. You've still got stuff there.
Yeah. Yeah. And she says that she's using a cane, and
Yeah.
that's fine. So keep it, keep it in a confined space, your kitchen counter, where you can use the counter as a bar. I'm not talking about lifting your leg up to the counter or any of that business, but just hang on to that and be able to, push yourself beyond the point a little bit, just a little bit.
You just go a little further every day.
Yeah.
Yep. And the overriding energy I got was the Ten of Wands. You're really pouring it on yourself. Give yourself a break, Sherry. You don't deserve what you're pouring onto yourself.
Oh yeah, girl.
You don't deserve that.
You work so hard. I've been trying to do better about relaxing. I took all day off yesterday. I didn't do a damn thing. It felt wonderful. That's right. Just
good. That's what you need.
Like what Nancy Jean's candles are about right now. Becoming. Being. Just being.
Yeah.
I think, Sherry, I think you've hit on something for all of us, because I find myself slipping into that. And I find the people around me slipping into that. And I've noticed a connection to the land around here for me, which, because I've just moved here, but I just planted a new tree and did all kinds of stuff that has suddenly put me back into the regal moments that I felt surrounding me from the environment from about 20 years ago, 28 years ago. So, history is repeating itself in so many ways.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to continue. I mean, a little astrology on this is the Sedna, Pluto, cha-cha-cha. They're going to be together in this trine till 2026. And actually, then there's going to be an orb dance going on between them as well. And we have Sedna in Gemini at 0 degrees, and Hygeia, and a sextile to Chiron over in Aries. And all of this is about healing and returning to, and making sure, dotting all the I's, crossing all the T's. And as tiring as it's been, I think we can, if we can get in the moment, it's like, oh, this is the last time. This is the last time I have to do this job.
Oh, it's fantastic. Absolutely. Thank you, Diana.
You're welcome.
I got a bunch of surgeries coming up, and I'm planning on this being the end of it, because the last time I had all this done, and it has to be fixed, was 30 years ago. So that if it lasts me 30 more years, you know, if
Mhm.
I'm fixing it lasts 30 more years, then shoot, I'm at 100.
There you go. And you know what, girlfriend? So you are like 29 and a half years is the Saturn return on your
Ah,
surgery.
okay.
Okay. But it begins before that. So
Mm-hmm.
when you go around the chart, it's 7 years, and then you're at the first corner. 7 years is the age of reason for a reason. Your
Mm-hmm.
first Saturn return, but it's 7 years away from where it was when you were born. Then the
Mm-hmm.
next 7 years, you get to puberty, 14, and you're opposite, right?
Ah, I
And
never
now
thought
you're
that
like,
way.
oh, wait. I was a baby. Now I can make babies, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then you go from 14 to 21, and now you're, legal. At least that's the way it used to be, right? You had to be 21 to be legal to drink and do a lot of kind of
Mm-hmm.
things. But now you're legal, and you've had some experiences, some ups and downs, some finding out that, oh, that teenager ain't as bright as she thought she was, right? And then you
Mm-hmm.
get back up here. But when you reach this corner, this is going into the last square. So in here, you begin to recognize that if you do what you did, you're going to get what you got.
Mm-hmm.
And so where do you want to be when you're 28, 27, 28, 29 years old? Up here. When you're 28 and you're standing in that corner and you're getting ready to shoot forward again to another
Mm-hmm.
7-year itch.
Yep.
And, science tells us that our body's a brand new cell every 7 years. Everything is brand new. Well, it's the Saturn return.
Mm-hmm.
Meshes perfectly.
Yep. So that means once I get it all fixed, it's fixed.
Yes, Sherry, send me your stuff. I'll do your chart.
Yeah. It's surgery on my neck, fused 4 vertebrae. No
1999.
disc. Yep. Sherry, you're almost as bad as I am.
Mm-hmm. Mine was 1996.
Mm-hmm.
That was the beginning. It wasn't finished until 97, but.
Yep. I broke my back in 1999.
So
And
see,
they
you're in here.
Uh-huh.
99, 28 will be the full return.
Uh-huh.
April, Saturn will be in Taurus in April
Mm-hmm.
12th of 2028, and will be in Taurus till 2030.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the journey. This is the replacing and understanding.
Mm-hmm.
If you do what you did, you're going to get what you got,
Mm-hmm.
no matter what it is.
So if I do what I did and got everything fixed 30 years ago and do it again, it's going to turn out great.
Right. And we've had Pluto in Capricorn, and that was all about our bones and our physical structure and our teeth.
Mm-hmm.
And my big thing has been my teeth.
Yeah, that's one of them.
And now I'm like at the last leg of the journey, I hope.
Yeah.
Because, he's going to tiptoe back in there, but it hardly counts. But he's going to tiptoe back into Capricorn. But you see, even here, he's playing with that orb degree of that 29 degrees of Capricorn.
Mm-hmm.
So, because it's my personal experience, I have my Jupiter is at 1 degree of Aquarius, and Pluto has been messing with my Jupiter for quite some time. Well, right now they are in working together.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not, he's not going to penetrate Capricorn enough to stop working together. What he's going to do when Pluto steps back into Capricorn is to make sure that I continue to do my Saturn, my personal Saturn, which these are the lessons that we begin to apply when you understand your blueprint. And it's not about predictive. It's about recognizing what we did and what we don't want, which always comes back to the North Node, the South Node, and Sedna, because Sedna is about sacrifice, and
Mhm.
adaptation.
Yep.
My teeth are fake too. The one here, this was last week Wednesday. It's been in my mouth for 40 years because my youngest is going to be 41. And that damn thing did not want to come off. It did not want to come out of there, and it had to come up because there's a little teeny tiny cavity up on the root. So
Yeah.
3
I
hours
understand the
later.
problem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have a partial.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, plus we grew up in a generation where fluoride didn't really work for us. It was too late already. And
Mm-hmm.
but the truth of the matter is that, I'm not sure how I feel about it being in the water, but using it as toothpaste,
Hi, Carl. Mm-hmm.
it still penetrates the gums and helps support the root system, even though it's doing nothing directly for the teeth themselves at our age. So fluoride's a double-edged sword, that's for sure.
Yep. Sure is. Okay, let's say hi to Carl.
Hi, Carl.
You're just in time.
Yeah, never late, Carl. You're fine.
Nope. Okay, and you want to go on to the next question? We've got Imelda.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what her energy is. Let's do I'm gonna do a garden reading for her.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see where you're going, Imelda.
Hi, Davaria. Good to see you. Hi, Ellen.
Yes.
Gotcha, Ellen. You want me to go ahead?
Yes, go on, because I'm looking at this.
Imelda, above all else, ground. Your grounding stone won't stay on the table. You need to ground.
Yep.
Okay. Your clarity or your soul light landed in third eye. Clarity of thoughts are part of this plan. So you need to keep your head clear. Don't be ruminating over past things or fear-mongering yourself about the future. Stay in the present. That will help. Then I've got your body is in the sacral chakra. Your mind is aligned with creativity. There you go. Creativity helps everything. Then I've got your body or your fuchsite is in earth, air, fire, and water. Okay, ground your thoughts, grounding again, embody your past. Physical changes are coming and helps from grounding elements. You need to really ground yourself. And embody your past, the success of the past. Don't be bringing back the any what you consider failures or things that just got away from you. Think about your successes. And then finally, I got your spirit is in earth and fire. and that's thoughts from the past are clouding or enlightening ideas. You need to look at what worked and ignore what didn't work.
Mm. Boy, are we together on this.
Okay, that was fire and earth. It says, spirit transforming, but not yet finished. You've got changes coming about, and that's why you're having all of this telling you to ground, ground, ground. You need to be grounded so those changes take place and they're steady.
Yep. Did you cover all of them?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. So I have her fuse site mostly in the solar plexus and in power, but it's in restate. So why are you doubting yourself? What is it you're saying to yourself that is propagating doubt? Right? I think I know why, because you had your sodalite in the past. So the lessons from the past you can bring forward, but to tell yourself, this is what you say: if I do what I did, I'm going to get what I got. And that's the lesson. So you look at what you've done. What did you like? Copy it. What didn't you like? Don't do it again. Then we have your amethyst is totally in fire, right below, like in a straight line from the sodalite. It's like, well, the amethyst is your thoughts of the past are what's clouding your thoughts right now. This is why you keep doubting yourself, right? So it's about letting it go. Your calcite, which is your mind, it is in fire, earth, false, heart, solar plexus, and restate. So take all of that into consideration, and it's all about the story that you're telling yourself, and weaving that story together, but weaving it so that it's powerful. It's like the cloak of invisibility from Harry Potter, right? Or the time turner necklace, or any of that stuff. It was a dark and stormy night, and I was the one who turned on the light, right? And then you have your pyrite in the throat chakra and the path forward. So that, to me, grounding yourself is all about telling yourself the truth. Just like you tell others the truth, tell yourself the truth. Be honest with you as well. And I'm not saying ignore the past. It's just take the lessons from the past.
I like that.
Yeah, that's a good reading, Imelda. You seem to me that you are a very strong woman.
Yep, I caught that too.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, we have Ellen R.
All right. Ellen, what's in store for Ellen?
Oh my goodness. Hi, Teresa. Good to see you. Oh, that's better. You're welcome, Ellen. Hi, Akila.
Akila. Wow. Okay. Shall I go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So you have your fuchsite, which is your body in fire. So embody your past. What is it about the past? And restate it, because again, we have a similar situation. And this takes me back to the sky, because that's what's going on in the sky is we are in a pattern of revisiting things in order to smooth out all the wrinkles before we put the white shirt on with the tie, right? Okay,
Yep.
so your calcite is in restate. Restate it. Tell yourself something better. Let me read it and see exactly how it says here. Yeah, think of how situation is viewed and rethink it. Okay, then you have your path forward is your amethyst. Let's go with amethyst because that's in the throat. Here we are in the throat chakra again with your spirit. How are you talking to yourself? Come on, we all are doing this right now. I know it. And then the pyrite grounding stone is in the path forward. So boom, ground, ground, ground. Take slow, methodical walks. Even if it's too hot to go outside, do it in the house. Some of the things that I just said to Shari, it applies to all of us. You know, it's too hot to walk my dogs right now. They have to wait till this evening. And it's like, right now I can walk up a storm in the house. So if you are able, use your stairs. If you have stairs, use your stairs. Go up and down them 10 times. That's good energy. That's good for the heart. And
yeah, Amanda.
well, and that amethyst is also a little bit in the third eye. So the two things combined, that's your spirit, right? And then sodalite is in earth. That's the grounding. It's time to unplug for all of us. The news is like, I can't take it anymore. I really can't.
Yep. Okay. You finished? Should I go?
Oh, yes, please go ahead. I'm sorry. I was reading the chat.
Okay. First, I've got your clarity is in your third eye. That's really good. Clarity of thoughts are part of this plan. You're getting clarity of thought. It's working for you and with you. Then your grounding is in earth. More to be brought forward. There is a plan. The plan is coming along. You're going to get more information. Things are flowing for you. And then I got both your body, the fuchsite, and your spirit. Both of them are in true. True for your body is yes, 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 yes. You're on it. Spirit goes forward in harmony with this plan for whatever your plan is. Oh, you've got it going, girl. Keep going. And then finally, I got your body is in the present, which is a good place for it, actually. At this time, now things are starting to move right now. So those changes you've got coming, they're on their way. They're going to be good ones. You've got it wired.
Awesome.
And pay attention to that third eye. It's bringing you all the information you need. I love that one.
Yeah. We all seem to be trapped in this time warp.
Okay. Next we have Carl.
If I don't pay my deposit and I'm coming due. Advance payments for my jobs takes time to collect, so I don't have other option unless my friend bails me out. Any other sources coming? So I'm going to go to my pendulum here for a minute. Where is it?
Okay, I've got a yes on my pendulum for other sources.
Oh, so did I. It just went right to it.
Good deal.
Carl, I know you must be worn out with this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting that within the next few weeks, Oliver's going to give you some more money.
Mm-hmm.
There's got to be something that you can do, Carl, while you're waiting for these people to come through. Can Carl find a part-time job?
Okay, on this one, Carl, the answer is absolutely not. You've got a while, so you better plan on hanging in there and working your way through your things.
Yeah, I'm getting, these people that are going to promise to hire you. It's a hit or a miss.
That's a good
They're not
idea.
ready to go forward because they don't have all their cash together.
Mm-hmm.
And the pendulum is letting me know because I'm using it as a graph. I'm using the garden as a graph. And
Mm-hmm.
it is graph rather. And it is circling, stay grounded, changes are coming. Hard to do as it is, but that there are like little handyman jobs and things around you that you can pick up some kind of money so that you can survive and eat. And perhaps be able to get caught up on your rent. But Oliver is at least 2 weeks away. Is your exit point near? I know, Carl. I didn't bring my phone up and I can't leave this screen and go look at your chart, hon.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Imelda, is that easy? And we all need to go out there and hug a tree for Carl's sake too, while we're at it.
Yeah. And Carl, take that advice. Go hug a tree, walk in the grass. It will help a lot.
So who can take care of your cats for you?
Mm-hmm.
No one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm just going to throw the amethyst and see what we get for spirits.
Yeah.
It went directly and in very, very center of sacral creativity.
Mm-hmm.
And that is, you're very creative. Spirit is inspiring you to be creative. Even though your passion lies in being the treasure hunter, there still has to be something else that you do
Mm-hmm.
that isn't taking a full step backwards, but gets you over the hump. So you're not out on the street. A chef somewhere, to cook
Mm-hmm.
or to, work as a restaurant or a dishwasher or anything. Just something that is mindless that just, pays the rent.
Actually, we just had a great big storm blow through here last week, and I had limbs everywhere. But I was lucky. My two neighbors on each side of me, one got the front and the other got the back. They picked up all the limbs that fell because they were too heavy. They were green.
Yeah.
And there's things like that. People are still needing that here. So look around your neighborhood. You can get side jobs just doing that. Because, like, I can't carry a limb to the curb.
Right.
I'm barely walking at this point. I'm on a walker right now till I get my surgery.
Yeah.
So, there's little things you can do for everybody that'll, just make their day. And you can earn a little money at it at the same time. Hello, Jane. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Yes, there are things that can be done. People need stuff. You just got to look around, open your eyes.
Yeah, and sometimes it's about making an offer,
Uh-huh.
I'm down on my luck. I need a couple of bucks. Do you have an odd job I can do?
Yep. Oh, for God's sake, come to my house. I'll keep you busy for a year.
It's a little difficult. You'd have to take a plane.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And a boat.
But I threw his mind, I threw that down into the heart chakras where it landed. So you need to keep thinking about love of yourself. Appreciate yourself more. You're the one that's killing you right now. Be good to yourself. Do things for yourself. Take a hot bath with Epsom salts. That'll take a whole lot of pain out of you. The aches and pains that come with worry and aggravation.
Well, and Carl, your Aquarian sun is fixed.
Mm-hmm.
It is, this is the way I want it to be. And you stay fixed on that. And you have to be a little more wavering, a little more liberal with that. Your cats make you grounded, then you have to give up something that Carl wants in order for Carl to be able to continue to care for those cats.
Uh-huh.
That's how you raise children.
Mm-hmm.
It's, you budget this and you budget that, and I want to go out partying and dancing all night long, but I can't afford a babysitter, and boy, I'll feel like crap in the morning when the kid wakes up at 6 a.m. and I gotta, you gotta trade that stuff off, whether it's having fun or just making sure that the bills are paid so that the cats can eat and have a place to stay, especially since whether you've adopted them or not, they're not feral. They're human imprinted. So,
There you go, Carl. That's exactly how you do it. That's the blueprint. Take a walk.
Yeah.
The walk will be good for you. And stop and talk to your neighbors.
Yeah. Yep, Carl. I didn't want to use the word, but since you did, that's true. A little stubborn.
Mm-hmm.
It's focused, but you
Mm-hmm.
have to shift your focus. You have to change the glasses you're wearing. You're looking nearsighted. You're not
Mm-hmm.
thinking about payday, or you're not thinking about a week from now. And so you've got to put on your long distance glasses.
Yes.
Always walking. Well,
Yeah. Walking is what you need if you can. Yep. Okay. I think we need to move on so we can make sure to get Devaria in here. It's her birthday.
oh, happy birthday.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, it's your birthday. Yeah, it's your birthday.
So she needs a reading.
Yep. All right. 18th, the same day as Paul McCartney.
Wow. All right.
Same day as is that Johnny Depp's the 18th? Paul McCartney, Prince.
Mm-hmm.
Prince is a Gemini. I can't remember what date. Maybe his was the 12th.
Well, this looks good. I've got your clarity is in your third eye and throat chakra.
Ooh.
So ideas for wisdom will flow freely. You've got wisdom coming in there, darling, and clarity of thoughts are part of this plan. So you're right on it. Your mind is in the heart chakra. Your mind is being opened by the heart. Listen to that heart. It's talking to you. You got messages coming in. And then the rest of your stones are all in water. Okay, so your body needs help from grounding elements. You need to ground. Your grounding stone is in water. Grounding changes our setting into long-term patterns. So you keep grounding. Make sure you do something to ground yourself every day for a while. That'll help.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not sure what that means, Devaria.
A sad year. Oh, I've got that in my.
Yeah, okay. And then the last I got is the transmutation is completed. You've gone through a major change. Now your patterns are settling in. You need to pay attention to that third eye and throat chakra. Make sure that how you talk to yourself. The third chakra is how you talk to yourself. Be good to yourself. The third eye, you'll get insight from that. So listen to that and listen to how you talk to yourself and be gentle and kind to yourself. That will help.
Mm. That was it? You did all 5?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I got Fuchsite in past and restate. It seems to be a pattern here. So Fuchsite is the body. Your body is thinking about the past. It's in the past. What was it that you have learned from the past? Look to the previous forms that have served you and bring those back. Right now you want to restate it. So that's, what are you telling yourself? Are you being honest with yourself about what worked and what did not work? Don't long for that love, because it really wasn't a very good love anyway. Things like that, you know? And then we have, sorry, calcite is half in earth and half in the path forward. And staying grounded, of course, like you don't really know exactly what it is you want. We all have days like that. You're not exactly sure which direction it is you want to go to. And as a Gemini, I understand that, because it's like squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. And I've told myself I'm going to quit doing that, but it just doesn't happen. I try, but it doesn't happen. And then you also have your spirit, amethyst, is also in that path forward. So that is it. You need to keep things balanced so that that squirrel is in the tree curled up because it's too hot for him to even get out there and play. Right? And even though he's got a full belly, he's still starting to sock it away for the winter already. And that's what you've got to think about. You've got to start planning ahead, because your sodalite is right there. It is in air in the future. And sodalite in air is about be sure that your thoughts are clear, know what it is you want, know, and set that aim out there. Call upon the other side of you, which is Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the opposition to the sign of Gemini. And so now you got to aim your arrow and stick to it. Go in that direction. The path will veer a little bit. You have to, walking in balance shifts from one leg to the next. You know how you practice those boards, the balance boards, when you learn how to go ski. People are using that to strengthen their legs and stuff like that. It's like that. Going through life is like that. But as long as you keep that focus there, and this is a good one for all of us. Carl, for you too. And then you've got that pyrite is in heart. So love yourself. Love yourself first. Then it's easy for others to love you as well. And it's easier for you to love others.
Absolutely.
Right.
And just like to make a special happy birthday to Maria.
Yes, happy birthday.
Thank you, Sherry. Okay, does anybody else have a question? Because we pretty much covered them all.
Yeah. Well, I love that Jane found a feather this morning, hawk or owl. Good for you. I love that. I love that. One way or the other is the nocturnal version of the same diurnal version. They share hunting territory. I know this because I used to rescue raptors when I lived in Virginia. And even had to rescue turkey vultures back then because they were on the endangered species list. But once they took them off of that list, it was a relief because they are a hard aroma to be around.
Yeah.
They're not hurtful birds at all. They don't strike prey. They're just, they eat the leftovers.
Actually, if you get to know them, they're kind of fun, gregarious birds.
Yes, yes. So owl is the nocturnal version of the diurnal hawk, daytime.
Mm-hmm.
So, and at this time of the year, it's probably a red tail or a red shoulder daytime, and nighttime. I don't barred owl, depending on the size of the feather. Like, this is an eagle. This is a spotted golden eagle.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're not one of the bigger ones, and that's how big his wings feather was.
Mm-hmm.
I found him on the side of the road, hit by a car, unfortunately. Too late to do anything to help him. And of course, on my table here, I don't have any. I got owl feathers all over here, red tails all over here.
Yeah.
Right here, I don't got one.
Not where you can reach it.
Yeah, not where I can reach it. And I'm in the moon lodge, so it's like,
yep.
I gotta get wings.
Yeah, my owl was hooting last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was out there hooting his little brains out.
Well, when we had the big first rage of Northern Lights, the hooters were out there like crazy, and I don't mean the restaurant. And we had lights a couple nights ago. They weren't as strong, but we had some. And last week, Thursday or Friday, whatever day that big X flare went off, and the hooters were out. It's funny, sometimes you don't hear them at all. And then
he doesn't hoot like that all the time. It was really odd. He was just going at it last night.
Well, and it's getting to be time where the fledglings are starting to branch out,
Okay.
Owls stay closer than hawks for a longer period of time.
Oh, gotcha.
But come August, the hawks are going to break up the nests. And in July, the hawks will start breaking up the next nests and like, okay, I gave you wings.
Wow. That sounds harsh.
Right? And birds, raptors don't, well, all wild creatures, they don't. Yeah. Yes. And if you don't watch Stephen Burns, I suggest you do. He's on YouTube. He's younger, which is one of the things that I like about him. He doesn't have that disc jockey hype going. And he incorporates spirituality and a little astrology and the I Ching, and he introduces other things, and he is a geophysicist. So, I mean, it's not just reading the Schumann resonance. He's giving you a little lesson on things at the same time.
Wow.
So he is, yeah. And he's like the guy we're handing the earth to, which is he's of that age, late 30s, mid 30s. And I'm thinking, I really like this guy because he's not that big 1950s, 60s disc jockey like a couple of the other guys are on YouTube. And so, anyways, he had a thing out yesterday about all of the energies and what's going on, and how crazy it is, and to explain, exactly what it is you're looking at. Because when we see all the lights, it's daylight in Tomsk, Russia, the chart that is out there for the most part. So as soon as it gets to be sunrise, it spikes. But then there's a bunch of other crazy spikes too that go on. And so it's separating those and understanding those.
Yeah.
Yes, get that eagle, because the eagle will come and get the babies out of the nest, and the crows will chase them off. Bald eagles and hawks. Yeah.
Yeah, those crows aren't shy.
Nope. They don't even have to be a big raven. 8 inches long. Well, that could be a barred owl. Oh
Mhm.
gosh, I wish I had one close by. If it is if the banding is similar to this in a brown phase, I would say that it's a hawk. If it is gray, I mean gray, then you've got a barred owl with an 8-inch feather. Yeah, it's probably you've probably got a hawk feather.
Yeah.
And does it look to be from the wing? Because that's what this is. You can tell the shape. You can tell if it's from the belly because they're going to be shorter and going to be curved. And you
Mhm.
can tell if it's from the tail because for the tail, it doesn't have this kind of a curve to it, right? They're going to be flat because when they spread out, they
Mhm.
do exactly what a plane does, stabilizer.
Yep.
And here's one from a great blue heron
Mhm.
off of his wing. There's more eagle feathers in here. This was given to me by a Lakota.
Mhm. Oh, nice.
Right. And this is also from a spotted eagle, though not the same one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry it's not close by. But I like to have them with me when I sit on the floor and read.
Okay. That's absolutely true. Yes. You can't help but learn something when Diana opens her mouth.
Thank you, Akela.
Okay. Do we have any more questions or should we close up for the night?
I think we should call it a day.
Okay. What do you think? Should we throw a few stones for the
Yes, for the collective.
collective?
For the collective. For the collective.
Oh, that's nice. I got the body in Tree of Life Harmony. Seek harmony through physical form. That's your enjoyable exercise. Walk, dance.
There you go.
Do yoga if you love yoga.
Yep. Yesterday, my brothers were playing at a Father's Day event at a city park, and yep, I was out there dancing.
I got the mind. The mind is in air. Thoughts are all important. The grounding is in earth. More to be brought forward. And the clarity is in restate. I believe it's restate. The clarity is in restate. Dilemma not well defined. So we really don't have any real problems. I think they're mostly in our heads. And then I've got the mind is in air. Thoughts are all important. So get your head back down to the ground a little bit. Stop wandering off and thinking about silly things.
Mm-hmm.
You got good stuff coming in.
Yeah. Well, I got amethyst is in air, so spirit transforms thinking, and then I have calcite in fire, which is don't be tied to the things of the past, right? Allow spirit to transform things for you. And then I pulled a couple cards to go with that.
Okay.
And I have Ace of Wands.
Ooh.
And to me, Ace of Wands would be our grounding, right? Stop and think twice, act once. And to go along with your moving energy, dancing. I got the chariot. Yep, get out there and move. And don't be afraid to be by yourself.
Absolutely.
Yourself, right?
Yeah, that's some of my best time.
Right. Getting connected with you, your deeper desires.
Hi, Harley.
Hey, Harley.
Watching these ladies is like taking a master class for free.
Thank you, Sherry. Thank you,
We
Sherry.
tend to go on a bit, don't we?
Thank you. What's the Schumann resonance? Okay, I don't have my phone. I can't show you, but it is the heartbeat of the earth. It is a chakra alignment. It is, and how we align with the earth, and how a striking chord in the earth's heartbeat strikes a chord with us from our root chakra on up to the 11th, 12th, 15th string above us. And you can get the app, but there's a lot of people on there on YouTube who do read the Schumann resonance. But I suggest Stephen Burns, because Stephan, Stephan, Stephan Burns, just because, he's younger and he's not all this jockey hype. He's also a mountain climber, and he does all kinds of stuff.
So he actually experiences what he's talking about.
Yeah. Yes, he's on a spiritual path himself.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess we'll call it a day then.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
A good show. We covered a lot of ground.
Happy birthday, Davaria.
Yes, happy birthday.
And all of us Geminis out there, Paul McCartney, Johnny Depp, Prince on the other side, and all the others, including the very naughty nine, the naughty nine in politics. Oh,
yep.
Had to throw that in there.
Absolutely. Okay. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you. It was wonderful.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.